No nail tips? No problem. Today we're building a full set using nail forms and polygel. And I'm keeping it short, or at least that was my plan. If you love clean sets with a little drama, stay with me because this black and pearl design came out way better than I expected. For this set, I am using Markartt Polygel in the shade Le Coral. This is one of my go-tos when I want strength but still need control. My nail forms are honestly random. I've collected different polygel sets over time, mainly from Amazon, and in those sets they will gift you some nail forms. These are shorter than what I usually prefer, but I thought I was going to go short. Spoiler alert, that did not happen. So that's why I chose these nail forms specifically, but I do have more that I've gotten also from Amazon. I will link them down below if you are interested. I'm going to walk you guys through this nail form process again when I do my other hand. No worries. I know they can be a little bit intimidating. Step 1 after you've applied your nail forms is to prep. Prepping is a non-negotiable if you want your nails to last or if you want your clients' nails to last. I use the same products every single nail set: Young Nails Protein Bond and Ameli Builder Gel. Once you find what works for you, stick to it. I know trying new products is exciting, but consistency is what's going to give you reliable results every single nail set. When I'm creating using nail forms, I always start at the tip. I apply the polygel right where my natural nail meets the form and I build outward. This layer is a thin layer and my goal is just to create the structure and start to shape. I stick with the stiletto shape on my fingers, that's what I like. So here you will see me starting to form the shape on the nail form. The goal with building the nail tip first is to get the shape as close as possible to the finished result as we can. That way we don't have too much filing to do in the end. You still want to make sure your polygel is fitting from sidewall to sidewall and that you're not spilling over product. That way you don't have too much filing to do in the end. After curing my first layer of polygel for at least 60 seconds, I remove the nail form. I go in with my second layer. This bead I started at the cuticle and I build outward. This is where I'm creating the apex and adding strength. And then I just repeat this process until I'm finished. I know that using nail forms can be intimidating because it requires customization, but what I like to do is take the cutout sticker, put it on the back of the nail form. That helps me with stability when it comes to folding the nail form as symmetrical as possible to avoid having a crooked nail. Once you have the nail form folded, then you can push it up to your nail bed, tuck it up under your actual nail bed as close as possible, and tighten it around the finger. That way it's not wiggling around while you're actually applying the polygel or acrylic, whatever product you're using. In this case, I'm using polygel. So my nail form does not move around. I just tighten it to my finger and then I go from there. For this design, we're going to do black and pearls as I already stated. Simple but elevated. On my thumb and my pinky, I did 2 coats of solid black using Madam Glam. This polish has lasted me forever. If you know, you know. For unforgiving colors like black, I always go around the cuticle with a striper brush. It makes a huge difference in how clean the set looks. On my pointer and my ring finger, I started with the regular French tips, but then something shifted. ended up doing a half and half design, and honestly, it made the set way more interesting. Trying to get that line straight though, it had me stressing, okay? I was sweating bullets. For my middle finger, I kept it simple with a clean stripe design. Now, for the fun part, the pearls. These charms came from Amazon and it was so many different options. I had a hard time choosing, as you can see. I had to test a couple of styles before I committed fully. Do you think I made the right decision? Let me know in the comment section. If you are wondering what I'm using to apply the charms, it is the Markartt Rhinestone Glue. I do like it so far, no complaints. On my other hand, I did keep things super simple since I was working with my non-dominant hand. I had to be mindful. I repeated the half and half design and I added pearls with caviar beads for a little bit more texture. I didn't get the best photos of this set, but I really liked how the set turned out, especially since this was my first finished nail set in about 6 or 7 months. Life was lifing, and just full disclosure, I did break my pinky nail on my right hand when I was putting on my work clothes the next day or the day after. So yeah, I definitely have to get used to wearing nails again, especially my longer nails. My new goal is to start uploading every Friday, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of my videos. If you enjoyed this set, like this video, comment your favorite nail and let me know if you want to see more designs like this. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.